Annually, hundreds of pupils find themselves excluded from public examinations. This has been a situation that has sparked blame and counter-blame among the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, the West African Examination Council, and the school authorities. This year, the stakes are particularly high as we approach the new registration process deadline for the year 2025 for the National Primary School Examination, which is known as the NPSC, the Basic Education Certificate Examination, BECE, and of course the West African Senior Secondary School Certificate Examination, WAEC. Now, which falls this weekend? Well, unfortunately, the recurring theme of missed deadlines looms large, leaving students and parents in a state of uncertainty and frustration. With us today, a representative from the Ministry of Education and, of course, civil society, who will shed light on the systemic challenges and, of course, explore potential solutions to ensure no child is left behind. But we'll definitely delve into that after this break. All right, of course, welcome back. The program you're watching is This Day on AYV Television on Channel 33. With me in the studio, I have Alphonso Manley, who is the National Coordinator for Civil Rights Coalition, and is also a civil society activist. And I have Augustine Bami Anthony, who is the Public Relations Officer from the Ministry of Basic Senior Secondary Education. As I mentioned earlier, we shall be looking into the public exam registration challenges and, of course, the way forward. Gentlemen, welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. For obvious reasons, I would love to start off with you. And I'd also like to make it very clear to our audience and listeners that the program is one that we can do in English and that of Creole. So, you know, the message or the information go each, you know, the last man, Kubola. Alfonso, why you think, or what do you think are some of the challenges that we can cause the delay in terms of registration?
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, of course, I'd also want to talk within the in place so we understand the challenges then. You know, we get 3 examinations then. We're in a public examination. We get NPSC, we're in an internal examination, which means government can set the date, time we want for sit the examination. We also get BECE examination, we're in an internal examination. Government at liberty for tell WAEC say this exam I want in March, I want in July, I want government in go able regulate Sunday. Waiting WAEC they do now for ensure say the examination and conduct them within a framework with credible, there are no examination standards, but the dates that government can determine them. You get WAEC, when an international examination, when a 5 countries and they determine that one day. So Sierra Leone, if you feel say WAEC will be conducted in July, it's not possible. But at the 5 countries, they go say, no, this year, not so time will they conduct WAEC. And the rules and regulation, where they border that WAEC day, not like the rules and regulation, where they for BECE and NPSC, as I don't explain. For instance, what's are the requirements of WAEC? Each of the 5 countries, they make sure, say, the education law, they get her inside, they say, when picking they go sit WAEC, now 70% they go sit for. 30% they come out from a continuous assessment scores. So in the 2004 Education Act, it not been there. But we'll get this law on a parliament, so parliament reviewed the laws. We'll get new Education Act for 2023. Section 31, subsection 2, clearly states that provision there. We say picking the senior school examination, not about BECE or not about primary. It said the senior school, then forget a percentage, when a pre-percentage, before they go right to WAEC, when a continuous assessment scores. So what thing will happen? After you don't sit WAEC, then they require school for send these continuous assessment scores. But in the Ministry of Basic Education, they be actually don't suspect, say, oh, they go monitor exam. We can see some kind of face. We say, this is within the school age. So then they don't become concerned for the entire 5 countries they were inside WAEC. So they say, you know what? Let's have a system wherein it will only guarantee students them whether within the school system for go sit WAEC. We don't exclude nobody. But if you don't pass that school stage, you can go and write private WAEC. This is why private was nobody not stop them. They always. Right. So they come with a portal system. How the portal system they operate? When they pick in the SS1, you expect say for them promote go SS2, it is seat examination. Either I don't get test 1, test 2, test 3, we go get the mini divided by 3. You know, say na average that one day for that particular year day. When this picking promotes go SS2, why they open this portal? For say this people don't come out SS1 go SS2, enter in biodata, enter in grade, what they call CAS 1. Then a continuous assessment score for with the SS1. Now that SS1 CAS then are the most important one. Now they capture the picking name, in age, in picture, in date of birth, they list all the subjects the way they do. When you don't put on the system they generate numbers them. We they call that number the reference number. Marina get reference number, Alphonso get reference number, Bami get reference number. If you don't get that reference number, then a CAS 1. The portal not they open for you for let enter for that picking a CAS 2. That means when they come out SS2 for promote go SS3, they get CAS 2. It's not they open. Even if the picking go S3, the portal not they open because the most important one, CAS 1, they generate what they call reference number. Who responsible for do that one day? Now, why get responsibility for give all their school their PIN? That means say when they enter na this system, for make you get access to the system, now that PIN they enter, don't like when your phone get password. If you get your phone, you can get anybody for play with. You go just play with them. But if you go inside the phone, you need password. So you go can't give back say no, Marina, look your phone. So that PIN they now only principle then they give. Even the Ministry of Basic Education not get access to that PIN day. So this portal system, when it been just begin, the principle they say they don't understand. So why conduct a training? Then come back with allegations, say some of this training not be enough. So I'm sure say the ministry now, then train all the DDs them. Then train all the IT officers, including civil society. For say if any school, every district get DD and IT officer. They say if any district school day we not get understanding for enter inside the portal system, make it can at the district office, the district go assist them through the IT officers, all the DD them.
Okay. Well, now only under small and la bringing Pami. You don't hear most of what's in Alphonso don't talk about. Now we don't the suicide the ministry don't call on schools, you know, for register them students them for examinations, but yet still we still see a problem there. What do you think is the gap there?
Okay, plenty thank you. Alphonso make the foundation very solid, and I want to build on that. This whole thing now because of attitudinal problems. This issue of monetary business, they don't make WASC in particular for be a business cartel. Usai, when anytime WASC they come around, now money the school heads that they make. How it happen as Alphonso say? Before now be post-cast system. That is, they wait first to go sit the exams, the WASC exams. So later, they ask the school and say, when I go generate the cast, the continuous assessment, so they can forward them to WAEC. So WAEC will get concerns. And one way you say, now because of the phases, they see they go right. But most importantly, now because of the delays where WAEC they get for published examination results. Because they don't mark, they don't do all the arrangements, but they don't get the continuous assessment. We're not 30% from the schools. So now the time WAEC they put out press release, please upload your continuous assessment in the portal because we want to release the results. So this will continue for happening for quite a long time. It became a very big challenge. So another reason why WAEC say, okay, more shifts from this. So we all agree as the 5 nations say, more now do a pre-cast system. But make I tell you the advantages with the principles that they enjoy with the post-cast system. This was where you the wait, say you get the advantage with man called a largesse, where you the wait for make you select a candidate, then when they block fall, now like a rush hour. If they wait 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock for go home, you know, their boss, then taxi, they put how they can they bluff per week for go carry go home. So now so the principle that they wait. They don't say outsiders they can register for the exams. So that now that period they register, they say 2.5, 3 million euros for register. Why? Because now government get for pay for the candidates then. So the principle and some of these principles, but they enjoy that facility unduly, that they take money. So what think you can for candidates if you can be the follow the WAEC program? We come up from 70,000 to pick away the CT exams. We go to 100,000 till go 125,000. We go to 243,000 candidates and with the right exams. So every year the number be the rise because the principle that we do post-cast system. Now say no. Now more do pre-cast system. That now the only time we don't begin get problems is upload, and this happened 2 years ago. The pre-cast system now they say now 3-year program, SS1, SS2, and SSS3. If you get candidates them like SSS1, they don't promote or go SSS2. If they upload that the grade with the score, you convert it into continuous assessment score and upload it into the WAEC portal. But when they do that, now like a register, you register that picking day for the exams. In the next 2 years or 3 years, they inform WAEC say, if this candidate here with the SSS2 now progress to SSS3 in the next 2 years, it will be a potential candidate for write the exams. So what that one they mean? It don't limit the space of principal them, not for take outsiders. Because if you have to take outsider, means say you have to really be deliberate about it. You get for count person where they can do 2 years, 3 years, we insist, you name them as system for 2 years, and who has to wait for 2 years, 3 years before you write what? Why you not go school one time? So because they have been challenged, now they not get the opportunity for take anybody at random from outside, so they don't constrain, and that's the problem there. So now they have to go strictly by the CAS 1, CAS 2, CAS 3. And the major challenge also is, if you not register for CAS 1, the continuous assessment score 1, no way you need right to ask. So because of that reason, it don't hold the principle and somehow that in 2 years, you don't prepare for what right to ask in 2 years. So who has to wait for 2 years for wait for passenger? That's the challenge.
So let me come now to waiting at some party actions the ministry don't put in place or don't they execute in order for ensure, say, you know, the schools and they register the students on time ahead of the exams.
So one of the things that we don't do now, continuous engagement, because we feel say we need for collaborate going forward. So continuous engagement don't they happen between the district offices and the national office, the national office NIA. But also with school quality assurance officers, then they go school to school for ensure that the principals then they wake them from the slumber. Say, come on, you get for upload because this time they now be September 13 at the last day for the CAS 1. So, but from that and they will don't do the collaboration with support from the media and the civil society. We don't get 892 schools and we successfully upload CAS 1. 892 schools. So when it comes to CAS 2, the continuous assessment 2, what's happening? Now 880 schools now they do CAS 2. That means say 12 schools are not touch CAS 2. They're not one. Reasons the minister
schools are within Freetown or
across
Sierra Leone.
Government school, private school, and some schools we don't even know said any among these schools then. So we don't make it clear. The minister don't get leadership meetings. We don't say then school and they will get actions against them, administrative actions. So now we don't push for CAS 1, CAS 2, CAS 3 will come very soon. The concern where we get as a ministry and as a government, because it's now a governmental issue, I see this chief minister, the post term, exactly. It's now that level, it don't escalate to that level. Now, the formal declaration of intention, say, I want for register for the exams. Now we call the batch registration system. Now, yes, there is a continuous assessment for you, or there are continuous assessment scores for you for 1 and 2, and maybe 3 will come very soon. But if you don't declare yourself, say, I want for register for the exam, just like online exams. They just don't say, don't send 20% for you, 30% for you or so. But it has to be registered. Say, Augustine Bami Anthony want for register for the next May exam 2025. So that process is called a batch registration system entries. That is what we are calling for. As long as you don't do that CAS 1, the 892 schools will amount to 161,000 candidates. Therefore, go ahead now and do the formal registration of the candidates for say, these candidates are my candidates and the one for states to these exams in these schools. That is what we are calling for. And now we don't say tomorrow the 7th is the last day. As we speak, to me I give two statistics. The first statistics, we will write the press release on the 3rd. Now only 228 candidates and be done. I mean schools have been done upload or don't register the systems. We call the batch registration system. Only 228 as per the 3rd. As we speak today, slightly above 500 schools don't do them. Don't do the batch registration system. But imagine we get 892 schools. As we speak, now only 500. Just 500. 350, and even 500, 300 and something. We don't do that. 336 or so, we don't do that. So very low. It's scary. But why the principles that they wait, we need to understand. We want to really understand why principles they drag them feet. This is where you get the duty of care, as a lawyer, as I can say. The beginning now you care. Your primary responsibility now for ensuring the transition from one level to another. You don't upload in grade, say now a potential candidate for YD exams some 2-3 months back. Now they say can't register them for the exams. Then you draw your feet. Then what's happening?
Alphonso, what's in now some of the things the way you and plenty other civil rights activists and don't do in terms of holding, then leaders they are so accountable for ensure that say, if the Pekin don't say it qualify enough for take the exams, and the schools say give some amount of delay in terms of registration for them Pekin there. So what's in don't they do?
So we will not let parents and stakeholders understand the process. Because if parents and stakeholders understand the process, then go hold school accountable. Because you get accountable structure in a school. For instance, the CTA, Community Teacher Association, first name they call them PTA.
Yeah, PTA.
When they don't say community now is word, everybody involved. If they know the process for saying me pick away the SS1, a pass go SS2. Go together first time meeting. Now that time one of the issues will for discuss. Now for ask the principal if you don't upload this speaking class, they will ask those questions. If the public will make them understand, then process then the work will very easy. So now sensitization will for do for the process. And they also for no say they inside the laws, the education law. Because people they talk say, but let them left this class now, let them allow picking for go sit so no more. It's inside the law. So now that what they do, they provide that public education to then stakeholder there. But me make mention of the 880 school upload class 2. You get 12 no upload. That's the interesting thing for that 12 day. 4 na private school, 4 na government school. The other 4 school government no nobody at all.
So who side then come
So now make I say the interesting thing. So what the ministry do now? The ministry they investigate. You see this BRS what they talk about. So when they picking and they go sit, you know, so they can get one card with them the whole. Now the BRS standing. So when once you already select by me they talk, this system they allow you for generate all the one and the way they cast one, though you just print them with a click of a button. So when they go inside the examination hall, what the supervisor they do? When look this card, it look marina, it say yes indeed now photo the day. It look the name, it look the age. So that's why we know say this indeed now a candidate we don't register for this examination. So what we do is to provide all them public examination. So people then say, well, but this BRS is picking on the class 1. Now the BRS they generate that card when they picking the whole go inside the hall. Put on a table, we get index number, get everything with the inside that card system. You print and get this picking out for going to the hall. Because inside the hall, the supervisor they can't display a screen for saying you know you submit class 1, class 2, no. Now, if you submit class 1, you not submit class 2, the picking they go sit. But when they picking they lost that 10% of that continuous assessment. If you not submit class 3, they go sit where you submit class 1, but you lost 20% because you don't submit 2 class. But if you not submit in BRS, how will I go account for you? how I go print question paper for you. So you see the important thing now make the batch, they call them batch registration system, is very important. Yes, I don't care tell you say you don't pass for go from one, for go from S1 for go S2. I don't enter in the system. But you get intention for city examination. That intention dey for show me say you get time for city examination, you for submit, then BRS. So why upload them? Simple. Not to say they go take blind total na yellow. And the very computer way they before so now you just they click button, you generate all, you submit.
Maybe I can throw this question to now too. Are parents well informed about this process?
Yes. Good. You see, at school level, now I make one for commend the Honorable Minister and team. In this aspect, Conrad will do very well. Me we see also Conrad do well at the talker, not do well at the talker. The other two deputies, the way get on the support, the CEO, deputy CEO. Waiting they don't do, they don't instruct all did this. For say anything they get CTA meeting. One of the item compulsory. Wait for them at the agenda then for discuss continuous assessment score. This is why the press release issued by the Ministry of Basic Education, they clearly state and they say parents, parliamentarians, local council, now all going to schools there. So now compulsory now. So every time when school open, if you see say school not call meeting, you get the opportunity for going to the office, go report to the DD. So part of the agenda now compulsory. Any parent who get picking at school, and the carelessness of the parents and back. When they call city meeting, then you don't say, but I have to go represent me. And you know, see that way an important platform for them to ask questions, for them to get clarification, or I picking it. Don't take on the marina, very important.
So
a good parents they go to school, they go check on the picking progress.
Okay. I definitely agree with you. Just before you say something, waiting are some of the actions the ministry will take against some of them schools and we feel for meet the deadline.
So not to the first thing, this way ministry they take administrative actions. We get two ways then. Some people can misunderstand we function. The other day they call us a principal they take money for maybe they admit na the other class. For example, for come on GSS3 for go SSS1 after Becker, they can pay money. So when we investigate, we also get interest for know if they pay money, because we go take that matter there to Anti-Corruption Commission for investigate. But we major interest now for see which administrative function we they not perform well, we then breach. For example, we can get to go cut off line. We can't engage the school principal where results come up. For school principal, we get 1,000 candidates then we sit for his school. How many space you go get? How many classrooms you get? You go say I get 5 classrooms, and each of the classrooms they take 50 picking them. Meaning now only 250 they take from that 1,000 candidates we sit for his school. So we they count from the best grade, the best candidates as 1, take to 250. That 250 makes more say fall on 13. 13 becomes the cutoff line. I do they draw the line. Yeah, we get some administrative understanding we can show, but for understanding of the public, that's what we do. So if we don't go, we don't say, okay, you school na Bami Anthony school. You say na 250 candidates they take. We don't draw 13 as a cutoff line. Then we get information. We will get information from the public. Say you don't begin admit candidates from 25, 27. No, you can explain which side they put them. Because you don't deceive the ministry in the first place. So we take administrative actions. Then we could be suspend them, 6 of them. We suspend them for 6 months. First, maybe 2 months. Parliament said they're too small. More make us 6 months. So yes, we take actions. But also, we don't sack, may I use that word, principles then, including one at Kenema, for the same reasons. So we don't take actions as a ministry. But it continues to happen. Akiwan for just add to a few things we Alphonso say. Which role the parents they play, and how ministry don't make so open for many the parents they play a role. The parents then are the key players then for me, key players in this function, because now they get the picking them. Without the parents then for send the picking in at school not there. Yeah. So we get 2 ways then. One is electronic. We say call 8060 for free. It's a toll-free line. Call 8060 and complain any issue where they happen at school. But you picking, will they take action immediately? But also, you are part of the people that are responsible for growing picking. Now you born you picking. Get a time, get that time, if not even frequent, but do it regularly. Go to the school and go check how you picking they perform. Some parents think you left them picking 2-3 years and then they go check. So we want to continue to encourage parents, even in as much as now government they pay the fees, but it is your responsibility, you the parent. Now you born you picking, for go check on your picking them. So now today going forward, go to the school them where you picking them. Go and meet the principal. I want to see me picking BRS if you don't complete. Now your responsibility for go to the school and ask them, I want to see me picking BRS if you don't complete. If you not complete, tell the Ministry of Education state, say that school is not complete with picking BRS. We call it 8062 free line and we go respond. Okay.
Gentlemen, let's just all on a day quick and we'll go for a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we go continue the program. The conversation we're having here today is with regards to the public exams registration and the challenges and the way forward. Still with me in the studio, I have Alphonso Manley and Augustine Bami Anthony. Just before we call for the break, I'll be one to ask a question with regards the monitoring process. You know, now some pandemic schools there, so we don't see USAI, a particular student might not be, a student of that particular school, but you see during examination time, then slot time come inside. How is the monitoring process like?
So you get monitoring at various levels in school. Now, first term, you get what they call the Department of the Inspectorate. In the review of the education system and the organogram, and they call it now SQAMS, Quality Assurance Monitoring Resource. Then they get cluster school. What do you mean by cluster school? Like for example, this Western area, you join Academy, Model Board, already near joining 20 schools. You say, Bami, you as SQ officer, now you for the monitor the schools there. But in that process, they moving forward, the minister don't ask when the SQAM officer now they go to school, then we get a software wherein them with the grade. For instance, when you go to school, they get what they call minimum standard. In terms of this, you input them. If they work well, you input them. So with the click of the button, the minister or the CEO or anybody going to say, this school they underperform. That's one way. Number two, before now this exam business, schools some may get business with the Ministry of Education. Now WAEC and they get all single. What's the problem? Can the ministry then they go? So the CEO, the deputy CEO, the minister, everybody say no, we now only pay WAEC for conduct exam. We now we employ them principally and now we school them. Then they submit all entries to we. So first, what the ministry they do, the law say before PKC to ask for pass Becker 5 credits, including English or maths. Good. First, in a paper where the ministry they verify, look you Becker results, look at it take a long time. The ministry now gets a software. Whereas you send all the Becker results so as the input on the system, the shift around this pass, this not pass. So the ministry they call them cleared and not cleared. Another way for monitor. What is schools say they do? If Marina pass Becker index number na 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That one index number is get to 50 picking at the same school. As you put answer the system, they pick all. Now so the ministry begin to pick fake candidates there. Because they can't go to the ministry they pick go school. Because the ministry now go tell WAEC now say this particular school I don't clear them, enter them. This particular school give them code, not give them code. Now they don't detect say them 4 schools they are, then they float. In fact, when minister been at the press conference, as he say 4 private, 4 government, yeah. The other 4 now from the crowd now the other ghost. They not wait and they talk themselves. So now so the ministry don't take the pick up that thing there so. Because now they count all the entry na the ministry now go send the list to WAEC.
Like you said, a very interesting one. How are they even possible, for let them go school and they exist and still get people away the seats?
So what thing we don't detect na the ministry? 110 billion, the ministry has some mass approval of schools. This approval letter are 2 pages. So then they take the first page, then pull them. This government letter logo, you all sign up
2020.
Then type all waiting for type the new school in name, this, that. On this BN, where they only get the CEO signature, then they scan on the left hand, so then they clip her. Then go submit and send her school. But if you look at the chain work, you're going to say somebody really from that ministry, they get this side, they don't know the person, then we investigate and find out. Okay. Because no school, not the only paper. Go na ministry, say na me school this, he has to come from either the DD or so, wait for submitter. So this is subject to investigation. How well sure say, picking them know they exist, school them know they exist. Then one they gets to the ministry. Because if you look at the school approval policy where they, for the ministry approve school, now the DD, they carry the file, go to the chief education officer after the DD don't do in groundwork. What's that in groundwork? For ascertain, say yes. This salary say for school really need for the day. We look at the school sense or go to the called catchment policy. Indeed, school lack na the say yes first. So then they look at this like they call education governance. So because of the system now where they in place, for like if all the system now and they pick out something there. You see some school maybe they get subsidy. Now when they get their subsidy again, because we go for go monitor, they tell you now 600 a day. For nice school. Nice school. You go there 2 weeks, they say it's 70 picking.
Okay.
So the ministry is now in a position where they use technology, when objective 9, now the education sector plan, and objective 7 for eradicate corruption by education. Join all together and then they expose them.
Pami, how unable for track some of the schools there so we don't complete registration?
So we get an understanding with WAEC. I want for to light more on what Alphonso say. Today, na WAEC, na in the pool press release. Say all school, please, principals and heads of school, we don't open the portal, we will upload on a continuous assessment. So the ministry not be the take part, now be just that bilateral relationship between WAEC and the schools. The issue here they talk about bringing candidates in a class where you watch you know similar this for CPC exams because you never pass the minimum requirement we not the becker or some say don't come on school for long we don't lock that part. You not go imagine up to date school that they submit candidates them will not qualify for the exams for verification to the ministry, not just very small. These exams who they call for now we get over 240,000 candidates that will submit to we for make as a way of recommendation for me to write the exams. We will verify at the end of the day, we get 162,000. So imagine a whole lot of number, over 50,000 candidates, not fake. So if we not be done verify as a ministry, now so over 50,000 candidates go write the exam, when our government they pay for, we not even pass the bucket. So what we do as a ministry for ensure say going forward that we get a clean slate. Now the collaboration will be strengthened between we and WAEC. So now we they approve. Now we they verify as a ministry we approve. We they stamp them and sign 2 copies. One they go to the school and the other one they go to WAEC. But with the understanding with WAEC say when they come back to we for reconciliation. What is that one they mean? Where they don't upload, don't tell the school say this is cleared. So until you submit 500 candidates, but we really clear 450, 50 no pass. We don't write say this is cleared. We sign and stamp. We say go upload because now their own job that one day for go upload. When they go upload, that document they go upload for come back to we from WAEC. We can verify name by name with the match. Why? Because it is most likely that if we not put Bami Anthony, a pass Beke, so we don't submit her for go write the exams. It's possible that because Alphonso Manley don't come in Papa, now one big man of the community, they know made Alphonso left. Alphonso now, they get away. Family get money, they don't pass money behind the scene for make it pass. They can put Bami Anthony and say the ministry not submit her. You understand? This now the issues that they happen. They can put Bami Anthony in name. They say ministry not submit her, ministry not clear. They with say. So when I make we back they take that pain is painstaking though. We dey check name by name for match with wetin we submit. So even with the 892 schools, now so painstakingly we dey go through name by name for check.
So for schools and students, and particularly we go miss out on this deadline, what will be the option for them?
At the moment, as we speak, these are international exams. Get dates and standards. Minute to the minister and minute to WAEC. Waiting with the talk about at the moment because we don't try and twice, thrice and more. Work. Last year, I give you experience. Last year, some people be feel say they continue for week, they drag the feet because WAEC go open the portal again. The ministry go pile pressure, so they take the ministry to parliament. With the pretext or with the hope say parliament go pressure the ministry, so ministry go in turn pressure WAEC as if there is a way, so WAEC go open the portal, but it not happen. Parliament may understand with the concerns of the ministry and WAEC and open. President give an executive clearance. When they say executive clearance, nothing will difficult when it comes to money business because presidency and money no not be the same. The president of the just take money. But so president give an executive clearance for make they pass some huge amounts of money to Ministry of Education for make they pay for the candidates then will not be able to upload the continuous assessment. So this year is not going to happen. It's that they will not make it clear from State House. The money not there for that day. Anybody left behind na in own business because the principal legal responsibility. Where's now we concern as a ministry? The picking they get for suffer. So if even we punish their principal and they to the worst that we sack them, and not go bring back that picking in future. We don't lose for 1 year. Wait for them sometimes sit and pass the exams and go to university. So now make we encourage the parents them, we encourage the community, we encourage board of governors and all the other players them, civil society and the media, make we go and meet the principal there and put pressure. So the Pekin has a responsibility in this. May the Pekin pile pressure on the school authorities, the principals and heads of schools and say, sir, I want to see my registration completed, sir. This is not a responsibility if I do one. Because at the end of the day, we can sack that principal, but that Pekin will go write the exams. Okay. So you see. And the Pekin will lost the highest.
Alphonso, what do you think say owner for do in order for ensure say every Pekin, get the rights for take this examination, yeah, so?
Thank you. So recently in our office, some parents come with misleading information. Waiting by me they explain. So they say the school don't go tell us in a ministry pull their name. So I say okay, now the ministry say pull on name. So I call the principal, I put a speaker. I say Mr. XYZ, I get parents there before me where they claim say they picking they go to school. I say they engage you. You say na ministry pull their name. Yeah, na man some we no pull and speaker lot talk. Now I say no, let you on speaker. I say let the parents sense FPE with you they talk. You know great talk. Now I explain to the parents and the process. So there and then waiting the parents and go do up to Saturday detention and go protest at the school. So anything the parents the school do back, then go say okay, they make you picking and go snap. When the parents come to me, now I say go ask somebody for me submit Kaswan for they picking there. So the admin at the forum, waiting begin come up. One of these bobo, you know me they go the particular school for SS1. So we go SS2, the parents go pay money, he puts at the school. But what thing they not do when they not tell the parents, procedure they one school you want transfer go to another school. When you write, the ministry they write for transfer, you cast. It takes a lot of public education by this system here. Then they write, say, okay, this speaking be they go to school X. And mama and papa are not transfer enough for go work na Pujong. However, they don't have for left this speaking at free time because they go that they take care of them. But don't be admitted na HRS. Please, this speaking name when na so we explain that in reference number. You see the importance of reference number. Please, so when they give that instruction, you know for come out from the school again, they come out from the ministry where they transfer that picking name. But when the principal that you want this hot talks money, then they even explain tell them parents there. Then the second two then they do. They explain. Then they like we don't clear 50 picking, so then they go enter 70. But what back they send to the ministry was to say, we give you letter say this school now 50 picking we clear. Then they call the school now. At 9 they go begin pull name. They look, so easy say it's not pull. Brent will first be say pull name, put sign and give money. So now you can make them pick and they left out. So what do they do? Now the system and the ministry really for support and donor them for support, CSO, for the lots of public engagement. Otherwise the ministry get bad name, government they get bad name, and parents and they in the situation, you know the education policy there. For explain tell them. Most of the parents them, they didn't market, they sell and they fed for them, picking them. You see most private school, except them mushroom one them. But then serious private school, they get them problem there. You don't understand? The most of the other school how they get this problem, then government assisted school. You understand? Where they don't work, in fact they get special teacher for now for go being candidates or not the school system, and they work and they teach no subject in school. So because of technology, Mark this year will celebrate International Day of Education. The team therefore do it automation. Most of their system are now not to paper based. It has been automated. And it's very, very difficult for them to beat their system today. So deliberately they go do now for cause chaos and promotion, they no go submit. Then we go meet in parliament say and more like this go level election to go. Before they vote for you, go convince the minister, go tell WAEC, say WAEC for open the portal. When they say open the portal, also they ask for open Caswan portal because that's the most important one. So, but you get some genuine cases where I believe say the minister they work on and I pray that it succeed. Because at the end of the day, because of the omission of them principles that are based on their responsibility, then picking back now government speaking all left out. And government get the responsibility for CC, then picking them progress. So because of that human face, there are some engagements where the ministry and some partners them they do.
You don't hear you waiting by me say you know the ministry don't they come in, you know, at some point in time for ensure that say all them picking and they get equal opportunity for seats. But then some don't they do their own work. They don't they call on schools, they don't they call on parents and that's of students as well for ensure that say then go through the rightful process. Now for let's say picking them way not go make them at all. What do you think say could be the next thing for them?
So last year government may take the strain for pay for them picking there. And that money there is something that money government for take put for health service. Something that money government for send at the very ministry for administrative purpose. Now money government for use for other purpose, you understand? And a lot of the picking will pay, we will then give specialized pin, when me say Marina your name with the child to certain pin, we nobody know they will use your name. They not turn up for the exam. Who's can waste to spend in that day? So before that day they happen back, there are some engagements who no go authority for talk now where the minister they on. Because they tell you say Marina like we born 10 picking no more. One day we not succeed. Every day they can meet you. You tell and say the 9 don't succeed. You go get that feeling for and say you say self now me picking. If we they help I go tell and say this help I help you so I help you because nobody no go help you when I saw government day. So the minister no go sit down, certain picking they left out. It go just get for make moves. So we hope he succeeds. Let me say use the opportunity for talk to WAEC. You see this portal WAEC, yes, then school that they don't do wrong. But not to say they go to heaven, you come before you open it. No, not to say they be. Now so you sit down with technology, communicate, you put a case, then do them. Other than that, na security concern. Because if certain school no say a whole picking look like Kakenema, then burn the school, burn the principal use. But then we no say no for seats. So we they call on government say this na security concern. And ONSF will take note of this. Marina certain school and they will left out. The other they go that information, they will go to them picking a day. We not able to contain it. Who say them go run go? Now ministry, the principal will make the mistake and go left farm. Because some of them schools didn't have future. So because of that security concern, the honorable minister thought and fit say if for do some more moves for convince WAEC for say look, I'm making a business case. And this is of security concerns. And that one day, that's why we say we pray that the minister succeed. Otherwise, government don't get money for pay private trust again.
You don't hear you with saying Alphonso don't say I feel like you don't touch all the right places them. But as they're about to meet the deadline winner this weekend, you just mentioned say plenty schools and the way actually not registered students them yet. What do you think will be the right move in order for ensure say, all the schools and the registered students for the exam?
Okay, first of all, I want to make some clarifications. The minister, they make moves, yeah? But this, not so for open portal, we all man the camp day. I want to make that very clear. You see that with principle here, that they underline every word they say. So we'll get to be very clear with your conversation with them. There are genuine candidates where something are minor mistakes that they do in the upload of the CAS 1, or there are one or two schools where we get issues with upload of a certain CAS, we're not able to complete them. You understand? Especially CAS 2, because CAS 1 you don't go. So if there are reasonable ways to adjust them, it's going to only be them and not to the general public. So make we get them very clear. Make them not go relax and minister they move. No. If Marina now get problem with a name and minister don't say this is a genuine case, we can go and see how we attend to Marina alone and not involving Alphonso, not involving Bami. So that means it not go public, but not for just specific and minor cases. Not a major, like you know they get CAS 1. If you not get CAS 1, a problem for you. That means you know they write the exams. It's very clear. So to the question about going forward, how we ensure say people get this done. As we speak, we get with soldiers on the ground. The school quality assurance officers on the ground. As Alphonso put in the opening paragraph, they get zones where they cover. So they're going out to them schooling at the zones for ensure say they check on the schools. Would I not doing it? If you not do you get any challenge technologically, they help you because they get the knowledge, or they take you to the district office to the IT person, so you will do the inputs. And this is not a thing where they take hours. You can upload 10,000 candidates them who say in just less than 1 hour, because the CAS 1 then get the work. Then get all the subject, the picking they get for list the subject, them, the biodata, the picture, this and that, then involve. This now just expression, say yes, but me Anthony the CTC exam. Now you know what for do, so now don't cause a problem. And we ensure, we encourage. I want to correct the figure, we have a call first. As per yesterday, we get 361 schools we don't upload out of the 892 schools. 361 as per yesterday. Now they upload continue the BRS for SSSTA. So that's what's not the situation at the moment.
Okay. So over to you, Alphonso. You think say all this talk with the talk and all this pressure, will actually make a difference?
Yes. So like what I tell you, because we serve your role as CSO for advocates, right? So me believe say if waiting will happen behind the scene, we advocates. You picking about the talk very well equipped by me the talk. I'm not missing out for the old one. Then when I make a say there are some genuine concerns, and then that be mean. The kind self don't talk so. The one and the when I make a say genuine. I'm not missing the one the way laggard, we left deliberate no and give faction. I make a say some get genuine concern, and then one and the. But what will they do? All of this, them picking there and salon picking. So what you want let the ministry do? Let the ministry take strong action. Firstly, against them principle, then they will not submit CAS 1. Some of them not deserve for them at their school then they now. Secondly, I think government need for give support for the ministry, for them able to run the ministry. You know why they say this? One of the two the ministry lack now vehicle and bikes them.
Mobility.
Now we they depend on some of them school there for those calling a phone. Yeah, almost speaking today. 800 because say unable candy.
In terms of monitoring.
Yes. So when government they pay all that money, then the loss is small. But if government invest in the ministry, you understand, like the ministry get a radio station. If you upgrade